I think one of the main things that concerns me is that whenever at the probable cause hearing, that when you have a detective or the investigating officer that doesn't want to share information, I think it was pretty pertinent to the fact that I simply just asked what information they recovered from the cell phone. So obviously, whatever information that was recovered must be something that damages their case. From my understanding, that the two individuals that were succumbed to their injuries were not from Columbus. My understanding is they're maybe from the Albany area. So obviously I would want to know that who in this area they know and for what purpose they came here. And that would obviously be information that the cell phones would provide. And that's why I asked the question, at least the court instructed the sergeant to answer my question about at least related to my client. And his response was no. So that's why I assumed why the sergeant didn't want to give that information, because that's not obviously helpful to his case. But obviously, too, what's also important to understand that it seems like the two victims had firearms as well. So now we want to know that those were those firearms shot, and then also why weren't those firearms recovered? Who moved those firearms? Where did they go? Why were those firearms being moved? Well, obviously, the sergeant didn't want to talk about those certain things. But I will say, will it concede it is a preliminary hearing? The standard is pretty low, but that does cause some concern for me. The fact not wanting to be able to share those details, even in the preliminary hearing.